So these individuals I'm picking on, they have literally found peace. Okay, they are now at peace, and thanks to you, my collective. Okay, so the individuals that I'm picking on, these are some of your ancestors that they were not necessarily mentioned a lot when it comes to your family constellation, your bloodline, etc. So because they are these ancestors that were perceived dark, evil, witchy, okay, all these names that you can mention relating to darkness here. Okay, so they related more to things like birds, like crows, etc. All right, so these are some of the individuals that were accused of something that they did not even do, mainly because of the energy that they carry, mainly because of the power that they did carry. So there are individuals that somewhat felt intimidated by their power. So it was more of a conspiracy that they get eliminated in a way. Okay. So in the olden days, when someone was perceived more of a danger in a community, so this type of individuals, they will face more of judgment in a manner that um, this can cause death for them here. Okay, so that's exactly what really happened to some of these ancestors here, where they were somewhat judged for the things that they did not even do. Okay, and somewhat got bent. For some of you, I'm getting the energy of fire. Some of these ancestors, they got bent, they were bent to death, okay, because of the gifts that they carry, because of the power that they carry. So these are the individuals that are coming in, okay, because they were more of a threat and they were somewhat suppressed in a way that no one should know about them, no one should mention them in a way, no one should also awaken them in some way, shape, or form. So for some of you, these individuals have awakened in you like you are them in that sense. So, like you are the incarnate. It is that type of energy when you have the name of this particular grandfather, grandmother, great grandmother, great grandfather, but they are not necessarily being clear as to who is this person. Okay, it's like whenever you ask, they touch here and there, but they won't necessarily tell you the truth. What type of person was the name that you carry? Okay, so more like them trying to cover something up, to cover the truth, something like that. For some of you, that's exactly the truth that is somewhat being revealed to you as far as the portal, the Lion's Gate is concerned here, guys. So these are the individuals that are somewhat connected to the Lion's Gate, because the Lion's Gate is not only about you, getting the abundance, or rather attracting whatever that you want to achieve. It's all about liberation also. It's all about spiritual freedom also. It's all about transformation also. Okay, so it is that fire of transformation that will create more of changes that are more necessary, so that you step into the energy that you are actually meant to be in. That's exactly the energy that I'm picking on at this time here, guys. Okay, so you could be seeing numbers like 8 8 for some of you, 10 10, because the cycle is closed. Okay, so 8 is also connected to karma and dharma here. Okay, and also it connects with the energy of abundance, the energy of infinity. So for some of you, this is the reason why there was a lot of imbalance as far as the finances are concerned when it comes to your bloodline. It's because of the very same ancestors that they were literally trying to erase. Okay, yeah, I'm getting the energy of them wanting to be erased in that sense here, guys. Okay, but they kept on resurrecting through individuals that are being born. Okay, so you might find yourself being hated in a way that they don't necessarily like you. It's not all about you, it's about the energy that you carry and the fact that they know the truth. Okay, and they are literally trying to hide this very truth from you, because by you finding this truth, you will surely know your identity. Something about your identity. Number one, you could be on life path number one, born on the first. Okay, I'm also getting 3 9. You could be seeing lot of 9 9. Okay, or 1111 for some of you. That's it. So that's why a sense of them wanting to hide the truth from you, because by you knowing the truth, then you will know the self. Okay, and whatever this is affecting you in a negative manner, especially financially, because this is something that is connected to your abundance. So this speaks also about the gifts that you carry, that you don't necessarily have a clear, or rather a clarity about them or how to maneuver with them. Is because of the people that have installed those type of gifts up on you. They are the very same energies that they are somewhat trying to erase at this time here, guys. Okay, so this portal has freed them already. So I'm speaking of the energies that are free, the energies that are present, the energies that are somewhat even protecting you at this time. All they actually want from you is to accept them wholeheartedly. Okay, so it can be that these are the very ancestors that they have told you that you don't have to invoke them, you don't have to communicate with them, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that, because it will bring bad luck to you. So this is you refusing to accept the ancestors that work for you here. And these are the very same people that have been protecting you in the background without you even knowing. How do you think you have been escaping for the longest time without even understanding who has been protecting you for the longest time? Okay, they have been doing their duty in the background, something like that. So anything connected to fire can't necessarily penetrate you. Whoever is trying to attack you, making use of the element of fire, they will definitely end up burning themselves, because you are highly protected by this divine fire energy that I'm picking, okay, connected to what literally transpired to those type of ancestors here, guys. Okay, so that fire now became the fire of grace, okay? The fire of transformation. For some of you, even if your own spirit team has done more of spiritual crime, like they have committed more of spiritual crimes, they are being freed. There's a time frame for everything. Even if you get arrested, you will definitely be released if you have done your duty, if you have done, your time. Something about time. So some of these ancestors are somewhat being freed at this time. Okay, they are being freed from the karma that they actually carried. Okay, so you could be seeing numbers like 777. So also your luck will somewhat unlock automatically, because of time is actually on your side here, guys. Okay, so these are the individuals that you couldn't do anything, because it's a crime that they actually committed spiritually. It had to be paid off. Okay, something about the laws of karma, something like that here, guys. You could be on life path number 8. Also, okay, so we'll dive exactly and see exactly the type of energies that are somewhat trying to connect with you at this time. You are highly appreciated by me so much, guys, for just stopping here and choosing me. Okay, all your likes, your comments, your subscribers, your super thanks are somewhat appreciated by me so much. Okay, and this, if it is your first time watching me, you are always appreciated as well here, guys. Okay, and always remember, the readings here are general like that. So take what resonates with you and your life journey. Never force anything onto yourself. So I'm getting a crow, a bird. I'm also getting the energy of the eagle, the lion, the serpent, and the wolf. Okay. So let's dive and see the type of ancestors that are somewhat connecting with you at this time, as far as the energy is concerned. And why is that? Okay. Spirit, can you speak for the collectives, please? And thank you. What type of energies are somewhat connecting with my collective at this time? And why is that? So they don't necessarily even want you to speak your truth. A black cat can literally be specific here. A black cat. So we're having the high priest. So it can be a feminine energy that was more intuitive. And because of her intuitive nature, she ended up being burnt because people were afraid that this person will reveal their secret. in some way, shape, or form. The high priest, the high priestess saying harness mystic powers here. For some of you, if you are highly intuitive like that, you must know that perhaps it's the gift that you have received from this particular ancestor here. Because at the bottom of the deck, we're having the guardian angel here. So this can be your guardian angel that you don't necessarily even have a clue about. Wings could be specific, or rather feathers could be specific. The element of air could be specific here. So at the bottom here, it says you are not alone here. So a traveler. So we're having a traveler saying move in a new direction here. Okay, move in a new direction. That's the card that is actually at the top. So let's get another card. What type of ancestor is somewhat connecting with my collective at this time? Spirit speak. Okay, so we're having summer. We're having summer here. Summer is saying bask in joy and light. So this is someone that was more connected to the sun's energy, Leo. So it can be someone who was a Leo energy, or you are a Leo now in this lifetime incarnated. So if this is you, because sometimes you may find that you are the very same person who have incarnated now to come and correct the injustice that has done, or rather the injustice that has been done on you. Okay, so you will be born as a fire sign, and being born as a fire sign, um, this is Leo, this is Sagittarius and Aries. So you will be born under these fire signs here. Okay, so with you, you will be more feisty, more angrier with no reason. So there is this anger that you carry that you don't even understand why. You are a vengeful person without even understanding why, because the reason why you came back is because you want justice. And for the fact of how you died, it's more of an eraser so that your soul doesn't necessarily remember who you are. Okay, so you don't necessarily, or you don't remember exactly who you are. Okay, and some of the signs that will indicate that indeed in your past life you died by fire, it's having a mark that is dark, as in like you got burnt. Sometimes it will come in your forehead, of which it represents the crown, or exactly directly in your head. Sometimes it can be that light, okay, as in like you got burnt and the burn somewhat got healed in a way, but you will have more of burn marks on your body as birthmarks, as in it's a sign that you died of fire in your past life. And another thing is dreaming of you being caught in fire in your dreams here. Okay, you dream perhaps being caught crying for help in your dream state here. Okay, so you might see a ring of fire, you being caught in between, or you might dream of a kraal or the cows that are somewhat trapped in fire. That's another sign. Okay, or you are simply terrified by the fire itself here. Okay, something like that. So those are some of the indications that can literally foretell, okay, that you died of fire. So we're having the hunter. The hunter is saying track down your fears and desires. So you were literally hunted. That's it. Exactly that. It is that energy that indicates that you were hunted because of the power that you carried here. Okay. And the reason why you are here is to rectify whatever that is. And this can be something that has been affecting your money for the longest time. With the bee being here, this is abundance, okay? Because it speaks about you basking in joy and in light. It connects you with the sun, and the sun is the self. The sun is your power, okay? It's that energy that speaks more about the self here, okay? Of which this can be something that has been hidden, something about your first house for some of you, the house of self, the house of dignity, the house that speaks more about why are you here. Okay, something like that for you, collective. So we'll dive to the messages here and see exactly what these messages are literally speaking of. So a black cat could be specific already. I have emphasized for you, my collective. Okay. So the high priestess is saying align with the light and focus on all things positive here. Okay, so you are a mystic with the capacity to connect with the energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed to your will. There is an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You are being guided to look at what you are working on or at the situation before and determine where your priorities lie. Okay, so if you are unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goals and the happiness of everyone involved. Okay, that's it. For some of you, your intuitive powers are somewhat increased at this time. So you will surely see beneath the naked eye. That's another thing that I'm also getting here, guys. Okay. Or you simply the high priestess, and these are some of the secrets that have been kept from you for the longest time. So the summer card is saying, rise up, open your wings and shine. Bring your project and plans out into the light, into manifestation. So they actually wanted you to hide. For some of you, if you find yourself in that energy where you hide yourself, you hide your gifts, you hide everything that you do, you simply enjoy being in the background, it's because of the energy that you carry. You somewhat feel anxious, you have this, what do we call this? Visibility wound. Okay, so you don't want to be seen, you don't want to be recognized, you don't want to win. Okay, something like that. So the summer card is saying this is a perfect opportunity for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Light has come to banish the darkness. Clarity is arriving too, allowing you to know exactly where you are and how you can move forward. Angels and ancestors guides are encouraging you to enjoy this moment and not to rush forward, because this is a time for pleasure, enjoyment, and expansion. There is a great chance that you have extra energy, creativity, and inspiration at this time. Notice what is coming to you, as it is inspiration directly from the divine. So these are the very same ancestors that I'm speaking on that are coming to you here. For some of you, you might refuse to recognize them because of history, because of what you heard, because of they told you that no, this ancestor is dark, this ancestor has done this ancestor has done that, and that's why they got bent down without knowing the actual truth, and without even knowing the who is the culprit and the villain in the story. Because some things are kept in the dark, and for as long as they remain there, you will never know the self, because you were not there. The only thing that you can literally rely on is your intuitive power, so that you unveil the truth by yourself with the help of what? Your own spirit team here, guys. Okay. So some things were meant to be, or rather to remain a secret like that. So let's get the bonus card from here. Spirit, tell me more as far as the energy that is here is concerned. Okay. Tell me more as far as the energy that is here is concerned. Spirit, speak. Yeah, the Sky Father. The Crow. There we have it. The Crow at the bottom of the deck. It says autumn. Release the old and reset. There's a need for you to do so and move in a new direction. Okay, this is you ascending now, moving forward here, guys. Okay, so the Sky Father here, the eagle. I did mention the eagle here. So there's a sense of they actually wanted to silence you for good. Okay. Yeah, they wanted to silence you for good, my collective. Trust me. The Sky Father is saying trust in the unknown. something about the Mother Earth and the Sky Father, or you could be dealing with people that were more of a couple. Okay, and these individuals, they were more connected to royal ancestors for some of you with the B. That's another thing that I'm also getting here, guys. Okay, so they were not just typical like that. A lion could be specific here, so they connect more with the lion's gate because of the cry for help here, guys. Okay, so this fire of transformation actually ignites the energy, ignites them. So this is that time when you can feel them within you. This can rise more like anger, vexation here, or simply you not being in the mood here. You're just angry and you don't necessarily understand why. Okay, it's because of the energy that is somewhat arising in you. Remember, the fire, it is that energy that still needs to be channeled in a way that you are able to hold it like that. Okay, something of that sort. That's another thing that I'm also getting for some of you here, guys. Okay, so we'll dive to the tarot and see exactly what is this energy here. Spirit, can you speak more as far as the energy that is here is concerned? Can you speak more? And whatever this is, it can be that it has been affecting your abundance, because these are the individuals that are more like the key to your success, or rather your abundance here, guys. Yeah. Need I say the high priest, the high priestess, the pillar. This is what? The lion's gate. This is the pillar. I'm also getting two lions, two swords, something that is paired. For some of you, this is not just an individual like that. Look at this. More like the priest and the high priestess. Okay. These are the individuals that you are connecting with for some of you. Definitely. Okay. So Cancer energy, Scorpio. Okay. And Pisces as well. So the high priestess is here. Number two could be specific. You could be on life path number 2 for some of you. So let's see, Spirit, can you speak for my collective energy, please? And thank you. Here, number 2, the Chariot. So a strong energy of femininity, something to do with someone else's fire, something to do with the fire that someone carried that intimidated individuals here. This is the Chariot here, okay? So I'm also getting the energy of Neptune as well. So the Chariot is all about you moving forward. This is at the heart. You are moving forward. Look at this. We're having black and white. It can be two individual, a chariot, okay, connected to the sun. So there's a sense of clarity. For some of you already, you know, okay? There's a sense of clarity when it comes to this, okay? There's a sense of clarity for sure. So this is something that has been going on for the longest time without you even understanding what could be wrong. So you defended exactly what belongs to you, okay, with the 9 of Wands here. So something about maturity, number 9. You could be on life path number 9 already. I have emphasized here a fire sign. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, speak, please, and thank you. Yeah, so they are watching you. They are protecting you here. Okay, yeah, they are watching you. They are protecting you at this time. Okay, so we're having the 5. This is the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, this is you taking your power at this time, because the 5 of Pentacles speaks of the limb. So I'm also getting the energy of the limb. Okay, this can be you. This can be also this individual. It can be that someone that did not necessarily die immediately, but they suffered before. Okay, before they can actually leave. Okay, something like that. So that's it. Okay, this is the clarity that they are somewhat bringing to you, that I suffered before I can actually leave this world. It's someone who literally suffered here a lot, my collective, a lot. Okay, so hoping that, yeah, so the aim was to actually trap this person spiritually here. Okay, it was to trap this person. So the aim was to make this individual impure. Remember when something actually happens and it was not necessarily the right time. Say for instance, your own spirit ancestor or your ancestor died, but it was not necessarily the right time for them to die. So it is that energy that is speaking more of them not being receptive by their own spirit team. But this person was somewhat received. Why? Because it was not necessarily their own doing. So the very same thing was being done so that this person can literally be trapped. Number 8. This is it. Number 8. They can be trapped and be used spiritually. But something different, something drastic happened because of the light that this person carried. This person became something even more. I don't want to go deep with this, but whoever this type of ancestor I'm picking on, they became something invisible, something they can't pick on, something they can't necessarily another two, okay, the two of, so it is that energy where they couldn't even find balance in trying to capture the energy of this person, because this person was that, okay, and this has everything to do with the power that this kind of individual had. Okay, so it was more of a sacrifice that they were literally trying to do so that they can actually make use of this energy or make use of this individual. But this individual was somewhat received. So I'm also getting the energy of water, definitely. So it can be someone whom was received by water. In that sense, the high priestess twice, the chariot here. Okay, that's it. That's another thing. So let me clarify the 5 of Pentacles at the heart. What is this 5 Pentacles at the heart? What is this 5 of Pentacles at the heart? What is this? Yeah. So many cards then. What is this 5 of Pentacles? Yeah. Okay. So the aim was to literally make this person spiritually weak before anything. 8. As you can see, we're having the 8 of Swords to the 8 of Wands. That's exactly what they wanted, the energy. That Shakti energy, the divine power that this person carried, but they couldn't get hold of the energy itself. It was something that was somewhat protected by the divine forces. I don't know, this is deep. Okay, so the world, this is a cycle that is somewhat closed, and these are some of the individuals that are somewhat resurfacing now. These are the individuals that have been protecting you from the very same energy that has been trying to capture you in spirit at this time. Okay, the very same individuals that have been making use of your energy in spirit with an understanding as to who you are. It speaks more of the self, who you are, where you come from, why you are here. Okay, something like that. Okay, collective, so let's dive to the dragon that is somewhat connecting with you, collective, at the time. So they wanted to give your power to someone already, but it was not possible for that. The high priestess thrice. So 333 could be specific here. Okay. So let's see the type of dragon. So the swords, it is that sword of Archangel Michael. For some of you, that's another. Okay. So let's see the type of dragon that is somewhat connecting with my collective at this time. Spirit, can you speak? Please. And thank you. What type of dragon is connecting with my collective? The gold orange dragon. The gold orange dragon. It says, expand your light for ascension. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those in need. Remember you're magnificent. At the bottom, we having Archangel Gabriel's dragon. It brings purification. Know that you are purified. Claim this in the commenting section. I am purified. I am purified. Okay, collective. So self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel's Gabriel's diamond now. Okay. At the top, we're having crystal yellow dragon, opens you to higher learning and wisdom. Expand your crown chakra. Expand your crown chakra for what? For illumination. Walk the higher spiritual path. So color gold, color yellow, the color of fire, that's it. I'm getting the goldish, whitish type of energy. Yes. Okay. So let's dive to these messages here and see exactly what they all about. Okay. So I'm getting the, what is this? No, it's not. Okay. So let's see the messages that comes with these dragons here, collective. Okay. Let's see the message. Okay, there we have it. We're having the gold orange dragon. Okay. It says it connects you with the illuminated Archangel Metatron as well as his powerful ascended dragons. You are on your ascension path, and golden orange dragons are pouring high frequency into your aura to attract the attention of the masters, angels, and unicorns who are guiding you. Okay. Drawing this, it suggests it is time for you to push forward on your ascension path. Do you need to meditate more or examine and release old stuff, or embrace who you truly are and recognize your magnificent? Okay. So old energies are somewhat leaving you now so that you can actually embrace your true self. So let's get, okay, there we have it. The Archangel Gabriel's dragon here, it says, you are expected to cooperate with Archangel Gabriel's diamond white. Okay. Okay. You are expected to cooperate with Archangel Gabriel's diamond white dragon, using self-examination and self-discipline to accelerate your ascension. This dragon can then illuminate you internally with happiness, clarity, and high expectation. You will become a shining beacon and will automatically radiate light that shows others the way. You will have earned the right to be a working master. You will carry in your field the glorious light of Archangel Gabriel's cosmic diamond, which is a life-transforming ascension tool. The diamond white dragon will swell and dance around you, ensuring that the glittering, shimmering cosmic diamond stays securely in place over your energy field. It will protect you and protect your aura and fill you with joy, purity, and bliss. Okay? Purity, something about purity, something about you being purified at this time. Okay? So this is the crystal yellow dragon here. Let's get the last one. The crystal yellow dragon. Let me look for it, collective, okay? So this one is saying, it is time for you to walk a higher spiritual path. Crystal yellow dragons are swirling around your head, freeing the petals of your crown chakra from lower energies, allowing them to open and illuminating them. This dragon reminds you that you are a being of the universe. The ultimate is to become a cosmic master. So step onto a diamond path. The crystal yellow dragon will ensure you connect with those who are really for the light you carry. When you meet people, your light will automatically light up the keys and codes of mastery latent within them. The time for the higher service is now. So diamond can actually be specific for some of you at this time here, guys, okay? So that's exactly, it's because of the energy that someone literally possessed. That's why they never wanted this person to share the light. But now this light is coming through you. Okay? The light is somewhat coming through you, my collective. So let's see the overall energy here. So you could be seeing 8, 8. So I have 8 of the 8 of swords. So you're moving from the 8 of swords now to the 8 of wands, because the 8 of wands is speed. This is energy. This is that fire that is rising within you here. Okay, activating your, what is this chakra? Your soul star. Okay, this is something that is somewhat activating your soul star, the 8th chakra. Okay, so let's see. What type of energies are somewhat supporting you in spirits at this time? Spirit, speak for the collectives, please, and thank you. What type of energies here? We're having Sirius be saying Ascension, move into your true self now, rise above darkness, for the light is here. Enough said. One last card. The light is here. Something about your soul star activation here. So we're having Kali as well here saying, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. This is your chance to soar. Either you are becoming something, we're having the master here. This is Master Buddha saying, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. Odin is saying, psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition, not what you are being told. History can literally be dangerous sometimes. Sometimes it is. What you see is not what you get. What you hear is not actually the entire truth. Okay? You are the truth. You are the light. Only you can decide by yourself, my collective. Okay? So let's get the message. Sirius B is saying, rise above the darkness. The light is here. The stars cannot shine without the darkness. You may have experienced a low state of being, trauma or depression, but this is a new beginning, becoming aware of growth. There is always room for improvement. There's always a sense of presentation now. You may be receiving documentations or certificate to acknowledge your growth or experiences. It's important to cherish this time and to realize that you will, okay, and to realize that without the challenges or obstacles you have faced, you wouldn't be strong, powerful, and focused as you are today. You are ascending personally and spiritually at this time, and the universe is here to support it. Okay, that's just that. The light cannot shine without darkness. This is why maybe Kali Ma is here, okay? For the light cannot shine without darkness. So let's see the message of the goddess here. Okay, let me look for it. So Kali is saying this is a time when you are able to look fear in the eyes and move away from it. Fear is just energy, and energy can be changed. This can be an intense experience because the human self is conditioned that it may be used to operating with fear present. When the fear is gone, it may feel as if though an emptiness is there, but this is a space for love and miracles to enter. You are being filled with the courage of spirit now so that you can move from this phase of your life to the next. Trust the process and call on Kalima to help you release your fear and step into the space that's strong, focused, and courageous here. Okay? So I feel like that's your overall energy here, guys. Okay? That could be your overall energy. So I really hope it does resonate with some of you. Do subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up if it does. Okay? If this is your first time watching me, subscribe. Okay? And as a comeback, guys, gang gang. Until then, guys, you take care. Bye.